My name is Eric Webster. I'm if I have someone that's been with me in their third year, which a lot of these students have been with me the whole time, I continue to try to challenge them. I think you may have saw, some of you were at one act performance last quarter that I took. Some students have been with me for a long time and gave them very difficult material and very difficult dramatic pieces. And that was on purpose to try to give them a bigger challenge. I work with them at different levels as they learn in one act. Improv is also written in there. And improvisation is not what you think it is. It is how you write sketch comedy. It is also basic fundamental skills that we teach, we meaning improv artists like myself and actors all over in corporate America. There's skills for learning how to have a conversation. There's skills for getting people to hear your ideas. There's skills for basic communication and conversations. That's what they are. They're rules of engagement. So, yes, if you follow the rules, what they discovered 200 years ago was that if you follow the rules, comedy always happens, which is a weird thing. Because truth is comedy. That's why. Truth is comedy. So if you follow these, comedy will happen. But one of the main reasons we teach improv here is, yes, it's fun and we write sketches, but we also learn basic communication skills and how to listen, how to respond, and how to follow rules of engagement. Also, acting in general is just a great way for students to learn body language and what messages they're sending out at any given time. As I always put it in nice terms, and as my fiancée says, oh, the art of manipulation. And by junior high, you learn that in third and fourth grade. But then it's taking that idea, main idea, and learning how to write it yourself and staying focused on main idea. So we workshopped, we all did a little improv, we came up with ideas, then we learned how to write, and now we're all doing the same thing. They have written each and every one of these. This is their words. I worked with them on performance. We had a very short period of time. These are all their own ideas that came out through improvisational workshop. So, I'll be available afterwards to talk if you want to talk about anything. But let's get it started. Here's the reindeer monologues.
Hi, Mel. I'm Santa's receptionist. You will not believe how many newspapers want to interview. I was at my wit's end the other day when a newspaper reporter asked, I know that Santa's so busy getting ready for the holiday season, but I was wondering if I could ask him a few questions. Busy? Busy? Who do you think makes all the toys? Who do you think makes all the cookies? Who do you think cleans up after the reindeer? Who do you think repairs Santa's sleigh? There's a reason why Santa's fat and we elves are skinny. I told the grin grin, grin grin. Hello, North Pole, Santa's workshop, Santa's elf receptionist speaking. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, I'll put her on line 2. Yeah, Vixen, there's a phone call for you on line 2. Oh, okay, you're welcome. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh, yes. I told the reporter that if she wanted a real story about what goes on around here, she needed to talk to an elf. Luckily, I was available. Santa is like a slave driver. Do you think we want to be bombarded with toys and candy 24/7? We are stuck doing all the work. All he does is drop presents down the chimney. He works once a year. Big deal. We drive the sleigh, we prepare the reindeer, we do everything. Is there such thing as an elf labor law? We have grin grin, grin grin. Hello, North Pole, Santa's workshop, Santa's elf receptionist speaking. What? The Easter Bunny? Wrong number. Anyways, we have no breaks except one lunch break. We barely sleep. That, on top of the mandatory Red Bull breakfast, is making us go crazy. That's what really goes on around here. The other day I grin grin, grin grin. Hello, North Pole, Santa's workshop, Santa's elf receptionist speaking. What? 5 minutes? Oh, okay, I'll be right down. Sorry, press conference, gotta go.
And I've been working for Santa for many years. I got here when I was about 8 years old, so he offered me a sleigh ride and I took it. Wasn't smart. So ever since then I've been working here. And he puts you to work and not wrapping toys, making toys, or even cleaning toys. No. He puts you to work cleaning. I make Christmas cookies. I feed the reindeer. I sew Santa's pants. I paint the red stripes on hand canes, which is surprisingly very hard. And and then I clean up after the reindeer, which is the worst. He has 57 reindeer, and I have to clean up after them 5 times a day. And that's carried. Anyway, it's too much to count in my head. And I had to go to the hospital 4 times to get back surgery, and I had to pay for them all myself, with no health insurance. And so if Santa ever comes and offers you a ride, don't take it. But then, again, if you really want to, I think you should, because I really
You know why? Because he stole my girlfriend! I'm going to tell you all about it. It all started back when I was 25 on Christmas Day. 10 o'clock in the morning. Santa is delivering presents. So I'm walking along in the snow talking to myself. It is so boring. But then I look to my right and I see a beautiful elf. I walk over to her. I tell her my name. My name's Tom. And she tells me her name. Her name is Snowflake. You're probably wondering if I like that. Like it? Like it? I love it! So anyway, we are walking along talking about our lives. Until at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Santa comes back from delivering the present. He sees me talking to an elf. He comes out and tells me, Carmen, who are you talking to? I introduce him to Snowflake. And I ask him one question. Just one. Can Snowflake work with me with the toy? And you never know what his answer was. No! Only boys make toys. Not girls. I was surprised. So he tells me I have until we go to bed to get rid of her. So he left. So he leaves. So I grab Snowflake's hand and try to get rid of her. But she said no. And she said 3 words. Just 3 words. I love you. She loved me. She loved me. Who in the world would say that to me? Well, probably Snowflake does. So, Santa is getting ready for bed. He brushes his teeth, he combs his beard. He eats cookie about that big. But he still sees me talking to Snowflake. So he comes out with his pajamas on. That is so weird. It's the weirdest thing ever. If I was Santa, which I'm not, I would not, never, ever, ever, ever go out in the snow in the middle of the night with my PJs on. So he comes out with his pajamas on, which I said before, which is so weird. Again, he comes out, he takes Snowflake by the hand, and he takes her so far away that I'll never see again. So that is how the big, fat, mean Santa stole my girlfriend!
I'm Jangle, and I'm a substitute reindeer. Substitute reindeer fill in for all those stuck-up snobs when they're sick, injured, or just too lazy to pull the sleigh that year. But do we get any credit? Of course not. And Santa makes me wear these fake antlers because I'm a dove. And they are really, really itchy. Ew, I have deer grip. Embarrassing. By the way, I'm Rudolph's sub. Halftime, he doesn't even show up. Santa usually just slaps a red light bulb on my nose and says go. If you could see Rudolph now, he's a fat, lazy slob, always getting into Santa's cookie stash. And he never gets in trouble. Rudolph says that substitute reindeer don't matter, and that kids don't care about us. And at times, I think he's right. Because most of the kids in the world don't know that we exist. And usually, the sleigh is mostly pulled by sub-deer, and only a few famous ones. All I ask for is a little recognition for Santa to, oh, I don't know, remember our names. Wanna know what he called me last week? Jerry. Hello, my name's Jangle. I'm a girl. It's just pathetic. So, anyway, I was thinking, maybe in Santa's next interview or something, he could, tell the world about us. We can get an every other year schedule going on. So instead of him saying, I'm Dasher, I'm Dancer, I'm Prancer, and Vixen, he could say our names. Then people would know we were coming. I mean, come on, man. All us sub-deer ask for is a little respect and recognition. Is that so much to ask?
Hello, I'm Dasher. I'm stuck in a 2-year contract with Santa. It's not all, oh, why say stuck? Isn't the North Pole wonderful? All houses made of gumdrops and snow made of sugar? No, it's not. Hollywood lies. I've been in this contract for 5 years because Santa met me when I was 8. I wore on makeup back then, and I guess I wore enough eyeliner one day to pass for 28. And he bribed my 8-year-old son with candy canes and signed the paper. So I've been reviewing the terms and conditions of the contract to figure out how to get out of it. Unfortunately, ripping up the document would not work. There are absolutely no loopholes in it, and Santa keeps the original copy locked inside of the safe inside of fireproof vault. So I can't do any minor editing. And the keypad to open up the vault is a touchscreen. You try typing on those with hooves. It's not easy. And the password itself is a candy, or even chimney. And I do not have the patience to wait another 200 years. That's why I'm going to steal a nutcracker ornament from the Christmas tree, so I'll get sent to reindeer prison. Which is only for 30 years automatically breaks my deal with Santa. Because trust me, being locked between icicle bars is a lot better than being fed sugar cubes and carrots daily by Santa like we're horses. We're not horses. We can talk.
My fellow reindeer. Hello. My name is Beth, and I have been working on the force for 80 years, pulling St. Nick's sled. I'm a 95-year-old reindeer. Started pulling at 14, and I'm in tip-top shape, except for my hip. You know what? Santa's trying to get me to retire. I don't want to retire. I will retire when I drop dead. Hopefully not one in the sky. So, I'm here to start a union against the old man. So us reindeer, I'm here to start a union against the old man. And I hope that you will all help and join me, so us reindeer will never have to retire. If you follow me, I will promise to get you all a daily raise in food supplies. Always being able to play the reindeer games. A sleigh bell for every family. And boots for our hooves. And even pants! bit me on the nose.
Well, he did.
Well, as usual, I went to Dasher's bedroom to give him his morning carrot soup. When I got a little bit on spur... Yeah? Uh-huh. I promise it didn't stain. Anyways, then Dasher came up and told me, "You are such a flea elf," to which I said, "Go choke on it, carrot." Nanny told him to. He asked for it. Well, then he came up to me and said, Go away, you walking candy cane." Then I said, "You can feed yourself, Moose." Then he whipped me with his tail, which of course I bit. And then he bit me on the nose in retaliation. Then I bit him. Oh, really? I'm going to have to tell Rudolph he's not your favorite anymore. I think I should. I mean, Rudolph deserves the truth. Oh. A vacation in the Bahamas? That's in the Caribbean, isn't it? No, it's Caribbean. I'll go back.
You gotta help me. Santa. He's crazy. He's on a rampage. You think the baby Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is amazing. Such a gift. Well, newsflash, it isn't. You wanna know how I got my red nose? Well, Santa, he took one look at my plain nose when I was young, and he took a can of boiling red frosting, and he smeared it all over. Now my nose is permanently dyed red. And it glows. I mean, seriously, it glows. Is that a candy? Is that a candy cane? It's an elf. Santa turned him into a candy cane. If you think that is bad, imagine this. He pays Reindeer and I with gumdrops. He knows we can't buy anything with them, and he throws cookies at us when we eat the treats that he gives us. He gives us the treats. Why can't we eat them? He made Cupid walk with the elves. He isn't a slave. This isn't slave labor. And the worst part, he made us celebrate Halloween. We celebrate Christmas here, not Halloween. That's Christmas. Santa, I think he's schizophrenic. You've got to see what he did to Blitzman. That's the hunter scream. He's screaming. I gotta get out of here. If you see Santa, stall for me. Ah!
Hi. As you all know, I am Nick, a head coach of an elf football team, or as you know it, the NFL. I have prepared a statement I am going to read. After our loss to the Shoemaker Elves yesterday, a hard-fought 87-0 loss, I have been fired. For the following reasons. 1, elves couldn't block. 2, they couldn't stop the run. 3, Cupid was a creepy cheerleader. 4, I really thought Don McNabb would have played better. No questions.
Hi! I'm Emma Snow, and I'm 5 years old. That is a whole hand! And I have the funnest job in all of the North Pole. I work with toys! Gracie, I don't make the toys, I don't clean the toys, and I don't wrap them. I play with them! You see, I am a toy tester. I make sure all of Santa's toys work properly before he delivers them to kids all around the world. Like the Dolly's Hurricane braids, or the bouncy ball from super high. It's fun stuff like that. But unfortunately, there are toys I cannot handle, like the sock monkey dolls. I mean, once they touch you, they stick to you like glue. I mean,
once, and I had to go all the way to Florida. Florida! Just to get some bananas to get it off of me. But the worst of all, you may ask? Barbie dolls. I mean, all they think about is their hair, their makeup, and Ken. And all Ken can think about is how amazing his hair is that day. I mean, once I was testing one of the Ken dolls, and then I gotta go use the little girl's room.
Hi, I'm Pippi. I'm a house elf. I clean up after Santa. The only problem is, he is a gigantic slob. First of all, he leaves cookie sugar sprinkles everywhere. In the kitchen, that's where I find the most. In his bedroom, the bathroom, the toy room, even in the lounge. Second of all, he is supremely self-centered. He has this one statue of him just sitting on a desk. And nothing else. It's always dirty because the reindeer don't like it very much. Third of all, he has been doing the dumbest job, like polishing the poles, polishing the snorkel, making cookies, cleaning the elf uniforms, and worst of all, rewriting the naughty and nice list in Klingon. Let's hope they're real. Oh, hold on 1 second. Hello? Yeah? Uh-huh. You got stuck in a chair again? All right, I'm on my way. Sorry, no full emergency. I gotta go get the butter.
Oh, hi, Prancer. Did you hear the one about how Comet eats Santa's cookies? OMG, the old man's gonna have a fit. Did you hear the one about how the elf that wanted to be a dentist, as it turns out, wants to be a barber? A barber? There's no way he's working here. Did you hear about how Rudolph plugs his nose in when he goes to bed? I thought it was an electric switch, but it isn't. That really puts a damper on your Christmas spirits. Do you know what's going around my salon? Gossip. I hate gossip.
Hey, it's Chloe. What do you mean, Chloe who? Chloe Claus, duh. Yeah, hi. I'm adopted, that's what's up. He just told me, like, right now. Yeah. Yeah, and the worst part is, I'm from the South Pole. Yeah, the South Pole. He could have told me when I was younger. Here I am, trying to decide whether or not I like reindeer or penguins. Trying to figure out why they eat candy 24/7 and why I'm craving, I don't know, real food. I'm trying to figure out why I don't want to follow the family business when I get older.
And now it's all clear. I'm adopted. And he told me the whole story of him finding me laying on the ground in the middle of nowhere and just takes me. Kidnapping much? Yeah. I have a couple questions for him. Like, when did this happen? Where are my real parents? And what made him want to bring me to the North Pole? He didn't tell me anything else after that. I hate my dad. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm still here. I was just thinking. Maybe he was just trying to spare my feelings. Maybe I will go back. And maybe, just maybe, it's okay being adopted. After all, I wouldn't have met you, my best friend, if you didn't bring me there. Okay, well, I better go find a plane to get back to the North Pole. Bye.
And I quickly darted for the chair facing the fireplace. He then came down the chimney and he looked at me lovingly. He then asked me if I wanted to go for a ride in a sleigh. I, of course, agreed. Who wouldn't want to go on a sleigh? So he helped me up the chimney and into his sleigh, and he took me to dinner at Ho Ho Ho's and a late night showing of Reindeer Live. It was when he was taking me back, when he was ho ho hoing softly in my ear, was when I knew I fell in love with Santa. I asked him, scratch that, I begged him to take me back to the North Pole with him. He finally caved in, and I went to the North Pole. We dated for a couple more years, and then he finally got the nerve to ask me to marry him. I said yes, and I am now living in the North Pole, happily married to Santa.
And this year, someone really awesome is running for Santa Claus. Me! That's right. A little girl is running for Santa Claus. And that little girl is gonna win. I mean, how hard could it really be? You only have to fly around the world one night a year, and the rest of the year you can just play with the toys the elves make. And unlike the current Santa Claus, I wouldn't give you coal just because you accidentally broke your parents' face, or set your sister's hair on fire. I mean, we all know she probably deserved it. And there's another thing that Santa Claus does that I just don't think is right. He breaks into our houses and
real people, not elves, to work in my workshop, because I would give a lot of people jobs, and it would stop parents from complaining about how bad the economy is. While I'm at it, I might as well get rid of the reindeer too, because having them pull a heavy sleigh all around the world is just plain mean. You see, if I was elected Santa Claus, I would hire an animal to pull my sleigh that was really strong and that everybody loves. That's right. Unicorns! And if you're like me, then you wish that it was Christmas more than once a year. And that's why, if you're like me, Santa Claus, I will make it Christmas every 4th Tuesday of every month. How much funner would that be? You see, that's why you should vote for me for Santa Claus, because only you guys have the power to make it happen. Without us, Santa Claus doesn't have a job. I hope you vote for me. This broadcast is brought to you by the Green Candy Foundation. Hi, I'm Frankie, and I'm the reindeer fitness trainer, and I cannot wait to start. I have all these cool exercises and healthy food of people think of me as that man. The Maria just got lost over the thousands of years I've been delivering presents. Oh, I'm not old, because when the reindeer ate magical corn to make them fly, I also ate that corn. But instead, it made me young and almost forever healthy. Oh, when people tell you I'm this jolly old fat man with long white beard, tell them this word for word. Santa Maria Claus, 12-year-old girl, long brown hair, who's not jolly, and does not go ho, ho, ho. Hey, I told you to pack up those toys 10 minutes ago, you still aren't done? Hi, I'm Holly. Holly Jolly. And I am Santa's therapist. If you've heard the news, then you probably know that Santa's in an interesting state. He's mistreating his elves. He is consuming cookies like there's no tomorrow. And sadly, he hasn't ho-ho-hoed in a very long time. Mrs. Claus kicked him out. He can no longer fit into his pants. And sadly, his entire team of reindeer unfriended him on Facebook. With all this going on, it's a little bit hard to focus on Christmas. And, you know, this holiday is slowly turning lousy. Like, there's this crazy rumor going around, too, that the parents bring the gifts. The parents! I mean, if kids believe in that instead of magic, well then everything Santa's ever done, all the joy he used to bring, will be lost. Well, pretty soon this happens and then that happens. And then everyone's convinced it's better to receive than give. And then, of course, someone goes looking for the person responsible. And it all leads back to me. I'll become the Grinch who stole Christmas. In short, Santa's going on a rampage. The whole North Pole is turning upside down. And on top of that, it's my job to fix it. You know, after this holiday season, I think this therapist is going to need a therapist.
Improv Club again next quarter. There will be 2 separate classes. And next quarter you will see a performance of various one-acts and improvisational sketch comedy along with live improv. So we'll go back to that. You guys were amazing, wonderful. Please stay here for 1 second. I know you want to go, but I want to tell you all how much you're awesome. That was almost a sentence. Thank you again. Have a happy holidays. Thank you for bringing him here and letting him be in this. I really appreciate it. Great.